Well, hello and welcome people of the internet back to some more Yasha Legends of the Demon Blade. Today we're going to be running both of the other characters that we didn't play in the first one, and oh boy, we got some busted builds today. These are super strong. So one of the swords that I actually passed up on in the first video, so it does the same thing as both these weapons that we're going to use on both these characters. However, I think it's a little bit worse. But we'll take a look at that. So, first of all, this character right here, this is the one we're going to start with. He is kind of the, I don't want to say he's the tank. It's a little weird because he has a ranged attack, but he's also a tank. So he's got a really heavy hitting, well, I can't attack here. Let's go over here first into the training area. That would have been intelligent. So yeah, he has a very strong, his Y is a very strong punch, very heavy hitting, and then his quick attacks are all range based. So he's a little bit of like a mixed character. He also has a charged attack, and that's pretty much his kit. He has the same kind of parry that we had before, and other than that, he's kind of the same. Let's go ahead and take a look at all the weapons that we have available to us, though. So the ones that I have, we'll take a look at those last. So we have Wind Tides. Melee attacks accumulate wild waves, and shots consume the wild waves to enhance arrow stacks. Wild waves can accumulate up to 100 energy. Attacks have, you know what, I'm just going to hover over these. I was going to read through them, but I was like, this is going to take way too long. I'm going to hover over them. By all means, pause, read them. Those are the other ones. The ones that we are using. So let's talk about our strategy here. Chinze. So basically what we do is before we go into an area, we swap to Chinze, charge up 5 attacks, and we get 5 stacks of Mighty Strength as long as each of those hits an enemy. Each stack is going to increase our damage by 10%. These stacks do not fall off. It is busted, especially when you're going against bosses. I've tried getting hit. Well, okay, I haven't tried getting hit. I've been hit. I've tried just sitting there. I've tried like swapping. I think the only way that these fall off is if you swap weapons. The thing is that we have a skill that we can pick up that makes it so that they don't fall off. So if we get that, which is one of the things we really want to get, we can then swap over to Shadow Start. Now, we do not really care about the charge attack. It has one that increases damage. Don't really care about that, though. The big thing here is that range attacks bounce between enemies, which is massive for beating hordes of enemies. But this attack also attacks 3 times in one. So whereas the first weapon that you get, if I swap over here to our basic weapon, let's swap over here. We do this. His third attack shoots a cone of arrows. Whereas if we swap back over to this one, to Shadow Star, well, I'm on the wrong boat. This one. His third attack shoots 3 at the same enemy. So we can do a lot of damage to bosses right off the bat. And then, of course, we have our 50% extra damage by swapping weapons. Oh, and I also realized this is one of those things where, like, my brain stopped working, as I was mentioning, you know, in the first video, where it's like, oh, I stopped recording, and all of a sudden I could beat the boss. The skill orb in the meta progression, where you only have one, it's this right here. If you want to start with a skill, that's what it is. So we want... Well, here we go. This is exactly what we want. Each stack of Mighty Strength increases damage by 12% instead of 10%. After switching weapons, Mighty Strength stacks are not cleared and the damage boost remains active. So instead of 50%, now we're getting 60%. Pretty good. So all we have to do is charge up a couple hits here. That's 3. There we go. That's 4. Boom, 5. We're good to go. We swap over to this weapon and we just start spamming our attack. Attacks bounce off between enemies. And that's all we got to do. Easy enough. Easy enough. All right, what are we getting for a skill upgrade? Give me something good. Give me something good. Let's see. We don't really care about holding Shadow Star. This one is pretty good. Actually, it's the only one that is here that I want to take. After Chinze's melee attack hits an enemy, range attack damage is increased by 50% for 8 seconds. So this is super nice. We can just swap over to Chinze, get a melee attack, swap over, and instantly we have 50% more damage for 8 seconds. Now, I do wish that there was a buff indicator. I don't think there is. It might be one of those things where I'm literally just like blind and I can't see it. But as far as I can tell, there is no buff indicator. So swap over, start charging up. That is the only way that I've found that the charges fall off, is just between maps. They fall off. But it's not that big of a deal. We can just build them right back up. We're good. We swap over. Although this area is pretty easy. There's not a whole lot of enemies in here. So, like, we were doing, what, 23 there? We hit with a melee attack. We swap over. Now we're hitting for 37. Let's see. When Shadow Star's range attacks hits an enemy, there's a 25% chance to generate 2 extra arrows. That one's pretty nice. When gaining Mighty Strength, there's a 50% chance to gain 2 stacks. Don't really care about that too much. Enhanced shots that consume... Yeah, we don't care about that either. So we'll take the Meteor Shower. And we get a lucky spawn. So we get some extra coin. And we get a King Crab. So basically, one of the things that I hadn't fully mentioned in the first video is basically you can get different ingredients. And I believe that's going to open up different meals once we get to kind of the mid-stage point. So we'll just charge up our hits here. He's going to dash at us. That's totally fine. We'll get a couple charge shots off here. Oh, he's gonna do that attack. I thought he was gonna start attacking us. 1, 2, swap over. Still working on my parries. Still working on my parries. There we go. Big hit in. Nice. We swap over, get our melee. Now we just range attack. Swap over, get a melee. I actually have no idea if that actually hit or not. I don't think that hit. Just in case you were curious. There we go. Easy enough. Oh, we only had 4 stacks. I thought we had a full 5. I must have missed a shot. I probably miscounted. I was probably just being a big dumb. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab our skill here. Might as well grab this. An extra 80% damage. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so we have... Let's see. So this person, I think, gives us... Oh, this is a different person. I was going to say, I think this is the person that gives us additional skills. But maximum HP increased by 20%. Increases crit by 45, but damage taken is increased. We're probably going to take that. Maximum HP, but damage is reduced. So we might end up taking both of those. So let's go ahead here. We'll do the challenge first. Our health is high enough, so that way, you know, if we do... Let's see, what do we have? Is the dual crab? Oh, dual crab should be easy for this. Oh, didn't see that coming. Okay, they're both going to do their whirlwind, so this is kind of perfect timing for us. Because the arrows are just going to bounce between each other. Except for now, they're too far away. Okay, we'll just back up. We lost our music, but that's fine. We live with it. Let's get a punch in. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do anything, actually. Ah, I missed the parry there. Get our melee head in, so that way we can get our... There we go. Easy enough. Wait, we definitely got hit there. Why did my health not go down? Interesting. Let's see. Maximum HP increased by 10. Shield increased by 15. Increased shield by 100, but dash cooldown. No. We just take this. Just take this. Are we going to get our music back? Oh, there's our music. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and head in here. Unfortunately, we didn't get all too many coins. So... Oh, and they swapped on me. Okay, so... Okay, they're doing a little fix here, so that way you can't get some extra gold and then cheese it. All right, well... Increases critical at 20 for 4 seconds after dashing. However, dash cooldown's increased. I don't really want that. Don't care for that either. We'll just take the max HP by 30%. That's totally fine. And we get a free heal, so we go to full. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and build up, let's go ahead and build up this damage, just not get hit a couple times here. And yes, if you hit multiple enemies, you do get multiple stacks. And honestly, on these guys, I literally don't care about getting the extra 80% damage. It's just, like, not even worth my time. Heck with it. We'll do it. That's a lot of damage to pass up on. There we go. Easy enough. Perfect round. Perfect game. Oh, I've never gotten this to the 3rd tier. 150% is kind of stupid. 150% is a little Did we only have one round between the mid tier and the boss? I thought it was supposed to be 2. I wonder if it counts the... Maybe my brain is just broken, or maybe it counts the challenge as 1 round? Alright, well, we'll just build up 5 stacks here. Go ahead and get our little buff here. Swap over. Yeah, that wasn't as much damage as I was hoping it was going to be completely honest. Okay, we clear that guy in one. Okay, there we go. Swap over, get our melee. Might as well get a full combo off. Okay, can we get him to the 2nd phase? Oh, not even close. Oh, wait, maybe? Nope. Oh, wait. I think that's him dropping rocks. Yeah, that's him dropping rocks. Okay. So, where's the wave coming from? It's either coming from there or there. It's coming from there. We hide there. Go ahead and swap over to this bow so we can get our melee hit off first. Get our melee combo off. Switch over. Bow attacks. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think we might end up being just shy of 4. Yeah. Ah, just shy. Just shy. Oh, that was weird. Okay, I thought I was, like, in the air. I thought there was, like, an air dash going on there. And there we go. Easy enough. I am very surprised with that 150% extra damage. actually how this one doesn't matter because we're just gonna end the demo. I'm actually very surprised how. Okay, it seems like that was not a lot of damage to me, considering the next character we're gonna go to, which has the potential to just like clear house, like clean house. So let's go ahead and swap over to the other character. So both of these characters at this point, my playtime here is very low. I've done, let's see, one. I think I did the first. I think I've done 3 total runs on each character, potentially only 2. I think it's only 2 actually, and that's how far I've progressed these characters. So the only meta progression I think I have here, I think I have the 10% damage. It might be 15 on this character though. The 10 health, and then the skill orb that drops down. So as far as weapons go on this character, the way there's some weird daggers going on, like these not palm leaves. What are these? These leaves here are daggers. Super weird. We have dumplings. We have weird weapons. Again, you can go through and read them all however you would like to. Wait, why can't I see my blades? Do I have to go over here? The real crazy one is, let's see, let's hop over here. This weapon right here. Consuming dew with heavy attack releases a whirlpool. Whirlpool's a 10% chance to apply 1 stack of corrosion to enemies, and whirlpool has a high chance to apply corrosion. So you can get up to 5 stacks. That's 50% crit. We also have this, the butcher knife. Whenever dash hits an enemy, you gain a stack of demon mass. Demon mass can accumulate up to 5 stacks. Each stack increases critical by 10%. If you do the math, that's 50%. Now, half of that we can't keep on the enemy because it's going to fall off. But this one is identical to the bow we just had. They just stick on you. So just like that, boom, 50% crit chance. Kind of silly. So the other thing we have, we just kind of build up these attacks. This character does not swap weapons like the other one. Basically, each blade just turns into one of your 2 blades. We do a heavy attack, summons a whirlpool, and you can see the damage ticks there. They just tick really, really strong. Other than that, she has a quick basic attack combo that's 4 hits rather than 3 like your other characters. She has her Y. That's it. There's no heavy attack combo. It's just kind of a whirlwind attack here. And then she also has, if you interrupt her quick attack combo with a heavy attack, she does like a stab like that. And that's her kit. So let's go ahead and run through, and I mean, our damage is going to be even better than the first character. Each stack of demon... Okay, well, Vortex generates an additional 4 directional water bullets. The generation rate of dew increased by 30%. Easiest pick of my life. Let's just get more dew, more whirlpools, more stacks of crit. Actually, let's just go ahead and build up some stacks of crit. Why not? Why not? That's what we're here for. Look at that, 40% crit, just like that. Didn't even have to work for it. And we're at 50%. Go ahead and whirlpool up. Easy enough. I think there might also be something to this character. I don't know if it's bugged or a feature. Generation dew. I mean, we could just crank this thing up. Consume all demon mass and each stack consume increase. No, I definitely don't want that. Let's go for... I literally don't care about this, so we'll just go for faster dew rate. I don't know if it's a feature or a bug, but the last run I did with this character, I'm looking at the cat, I'm like, creature. I literally had I think it was all 4 of my little shrines here were all like the legendary cat version, not like the normal one where you just get 1 bonus. So we're gonna have to keep track of that, how many we actually get. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this character's dash also deals damage. I don't think the other ones deal damage, because they kind of explicitly kind of taught you that in the tutorial. So I think that might be unique to this character. But don't quote me on that. I've been wrong before. And easy enough. All right, this is the first one I've had with this character where there's no cat in the shrine. Interesting. So maybe it's just extreme lucky, or maybe it's not as rare as I think it is. Vortex Green Cinder. I think I'm just gonna take this one. All right, Crab Boy. And so there was a wait. So were we supposed to fight a boss? I think we were supposed to fight a boss here. I don't remember. I thought that there was a boss fight here, but maybe it just went by too fast. Dash gains 1 stack of demon mass and increased movement speed. That's kind of stupid. I don't even need that. I don't even when I charge attack. Okay, so I got this one before. I'll be honest, a charged dash attack. I don't exactly know what this is. I mean, I'm going to take it because the generation rate of do increased by 50%, but I don't know what a charged dash attack is. Like, I can't charge, like I can't hold dash. Yeah, so I don't actually know what the first half of this does. I just know that whenever we do a dash attack, our do rate is going to go up. And as you saw in the first fight, we like do. We like to charge that up. I literally don't care about like any of this. I'm going to go ahead and do this just for the rewards. So that way we can get a few more souls. Or I think they're called souls. Yeah, I think they're souls or spirits. Crabs. Oh no, we took damage. And they're both dead. So, you know, you can compare to the between this and the bows and the look, these two characters. It's really these weapons. The 25, I don't really care. Increase shield, I don't really care for either of these. We're just gonna take the extra damage to enemies with shields. It's fine. I'm gonna be honest, do any of the enemies even have shields? Okay, well, we went through, so now we have new items. Shields. Okay, for this character, it doesn't cycle over. Sure. Sure. I can't use the gold anywhere else anyway, so I might as well. Right? Honestly, it's probably going to be the charge dash is probably going to be one of those things that you guys will be able to tell me, because it's one of those things like I'm not paying attention to the bottom left corner, so you guys will be able to see like when the do gain rate is increased. Perhaps I don't know if that'll be a thing, but I'm not looking down there, so there might be something that's like indicating, you know, over time, like if you're going slow through combat. Maybe there's a spot that you can tell, like, oh, this is where you gain the extra do. And let's see here. Well, might as well take the extra bullets. I don't know that it actually matters that much in this boss fight. I'm assuming that each bullet can hit the boss independently. Sometimes you have effects that don't work like that. Oh, what was the game that I just played? Oh, like in Brutus Maximus that we played, a couple of the like multi-hit attacks, you could only hit a single enemy once with an attack that had like multiple instances. And just like that, we're into second phase. Might as well get a little bit of damage off on this. Okay, where's the water coming from? Easy enough, we hide right here. Oh no, we took some damage. And just like that, the boss goes down. So, damage on this character, pretty absurd. You can get crit rate up so freaking fast, it's not even funny. I'm gonna be honest, I think that the all right, that one doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm trying to grab that one. Yeah. Be to confirm, please. Those stacks should 100% fall off. It's really strange that you can just keep them there permanently, especially when they're so easy to trigger, right? It's one thing. I don't know. It's weird, right? So when I looked at the sword, because like okay, so now that we've done this, let me jump back over to the character that we played in the first round. This one right here, the one with the sword, or the katana. So I saw this the first time. This one right here. So obviously the downside is light attacks can't be used, right? But it says hitting an enemy with a sheath grants 1 stack of pine crane. So if we go ahead and unlock this, what I was thinking that this meant was, I thought it meant that we had to... Red crane, there we go. Oh, wait, we definitely have quick attack. Oh, no. It just maps heavy attack to both buttons. Got it. So what I thought it meant was that we had to hit a parry attack. But all it means is you can just tap it, because it's not like really, right bumper is not really a parry. It's basically like it's like a counter attack, right? So you could have this. Now, obviously this one is I mean, you could just sit here and just go 1, 2, just use this as like your heavy attack for the first couple. Then you just swap over to this one, and then you just go crazy. Right? Because, well, obviously here we didn't, because we didn't have the skill there that makes it so that they don't swap over. Now it would be interesting to look through this. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna look through really quick. I want to see if this character has that skill where when you swap it doesn't swap over. Okay, we got it literally right off the bat, so we don't even have to go about doing this. Yeah, so each of those weapons has that skill where they don't fall off. I think it's one thing if you didn't have that skill available to you and it just increased the amount of damage that the stacks did. And I get why it's there, because some of these weapons, they kind of, it's like, the playstyle is kind of like, find a weapon that you can use as a passive buff, and then find the weapon you want to use as the main attack, right? Kind of like we did with the Tiger Boy, where we were basically only using his I always forget all the names, but the blue bow right? That was like our main attack, and then the other bow was kind of our buffer, right? So we started, got a few charge attacks off, got the damage buff, and then we would swap in, get a melee attack to boost our range attack damage, and then we'd swap over the blue bow since that shot off way more arrows. So that's kind of how it feels. I do think that it makes way more sense. The stack should definitely fall off. It's really weird that they don't and they just stay there permanently. I'm assuming that that is going to change eventually. Not even that they necessarily have to fall off completely if you swap over. They should probably just have like a... Well, it's tough. I was going to say like maybe a 5-second timer, but the rounds go by so fast. 5 seconds is probably fair, right? Because, I mean, if you look at the playtime on these characters... Right, 23 minutes. I'm pretty sure I've done 3 runs with her. So it's less than 10 minutes for a run. Now, to be fair, this is the demo, so the run is fairly short. But, I mean, you get my drift. You catch my drift. This game is sweet. There's, yeah, I already kind of talked about my thoughts in the first video. If you want to hear kind of my kind of overall thoughts, you can definitely check out the end of that video. But other than that, I had a lot of fun with this one. This was sweet. We played it. It was part of the, what was it? The Wii Play Expo. Bunch of Asian games coming out. There's an interesting Bullet Heaven that I'm guessing by this point you've already seen. I would assume I would have released it before I released the second part. That was an interesting experience. This was a fun experience. I like this game. It's pretty sweet. If you like it, link will of course be down below in the description so you can check out the demo. When is this one coming out? Q1 2025. So not too far away. Not too bad. So you guys, if that's probably going to be early access actually, because the Kickstarter campaign just launched and there's no way they're launching it at 1.0 in Q1 2025. So early access Q1 2025. Guys, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, would you kindly smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more roguelite action. I've been Ganyonz. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time.